have a look for myself. Yeah. Wow, that was hard. Hello everybody and welcome back to the second part of the countdown of Old Boy's Fresh Kicks Top 5 Basketball Shoes of 2022. Alright, so previously we had in number 5 the Converse All-Star Prototype BBCX in the Desert Taupe Laser Lemon colorway, which was phenomenal at 5. Number 4 we had the Puma TRC Court Blaze in the Joshua Verdays version colorway. In number 3 we had the Air Jordan 37s. In number 2 the amazing Curry 10s. And coming in at number 1 is quite possibly, as alluded to in a previous video, the most maligned basketball shoe of 2022. Now, I have seen a few other reviewers and their shows and best ofs and worst ofs, and this shoe, I gotta tell you, has appeared on, I think, 3 worst of lists, the worst shoe of 2022 on 3 of the lists, and I am absolutely gobsmacked, befuddled, absolutely mystified as to how that happens. I get it, everyone has different shoes, different feet, and sensibilities and tastes, etc., whatnot. But I couldn't believe it. I can't make head nor tails or sense of it, but that's okay. That's all right. Look, it's the beauty of opinion and difference of opinions and tastes and whatnot. So, without all that preamble, let's get into Old Boy Fresh Kicks number 1 basketball shoe of 2022, and that is Adidas and the Trae Young 2. I know. Wow. Surprised even myself. This basketball shoe came out about 3 weeks ago, and I had just returned the PG6 from Nike. I didn't like the way it was put together at all. I'd heard so many great things about it. I will review it later on, but there was glue all over the toe box. Little bits were flapping out here. The finishing of it was ridiculous. I sent it straight back, said, hey Nike, if I'm paying money, you gotta give me a shoe that's actually decent, all right? So, yeah, I'm pretty harsh that way. Returned that, saw these in the store, I mean, hanging for them, because I had the Trae Young ones and I liked them, but these are elite and these are an upgrade in every single facet. With basketball shoes, obviously the first thing that I like and look for is amazing traction. Now, just looking at that, you can see there's radial tractions, there's herringbone, there's multi-directional little L's, and it is phenomenal. It's not quite Curry 10, but it is very, very close. It surprised the heck out of me. You even get a little bit of a squeak out in the back part here in the heel, which is bizarre. I know a squeak does not necessarily equate to good traction, but in this case, it's phenomenal. And it does come from the back, which I found quite weird. Usually you get a bit of squeak from the front. So the traction was absolutely phenomenal. Unbelievable. I didn't know what to expect from these shoes. I bought them on a whim because I like Trae Young. I am a Trae Young fan. Granted, but because of all the heat that this shoe got, I did not expect to like it. So instantly off the bat, playing in two games in these shoes, there was not a great deal of things I did not like about them. Maybe except for the price tag, because $240 is a bit expensive. But so you got the traction, phenomenal. The cushioning, holy heck. You got boost in the heel here. As you can see there, the boost is phenomenal. It's so spongy. It's more spongy than what they had in the Harden 3s and the Harden, Harden 5s, I think, as well. If they had boost, I can't remember. Yeah, I think they got boost. And light strike in the front here. And you are absolutely on a cloud with these. It is quite spongy in the back. You got a lot of heel protection in the back there off your shot, but I freaking love it. So the cushioning with the light strike, it's a little bit dead in the front, but beautiful in conjunction with each other. The heel toe is phenomenal too. You can't really see that, but the transition from the heel to the toe is seamless. So the cushioning, amazing. The materials on this sucker also, it's like a cable knit sweater. It's a jumper, and it is one continuous almost sock. You can see it in the bottom there, if you know, in there, I'm not sure. Yeah, you can see in there. That's the same material as here, and it's plush. It's not too hot in there either. You do have some breathability, but it's elite. You've got two little pull tabs here to get the shoe on. A lot of people had problems with the shoe getting it on. Not me, it was pretty damn easy. You got some little suede hits here as well. All up, amazing. It's a little bit long, it looks a little bit long, but that's because you don't have any laces in the forefoot. You only have laces up the top here, and it's essentially a laceless shoe. And it works. Oh, it works for me. So the material's sensational. Support, I know, I talk about ankle pillows, right? I talk about them a lot. You've got a bloody sofa in here. Look at that. I've got English as well. It's incredible, the lockdown that you get in there as well. It is. It's a very contained shoe. I didn't have any forefoot pain like a lot of other people do. I didn't find my ankle getting cut into. It's superb. It's superb in every single way. Under your foot, it's brilliant. Around your foot, it feels like you're getting a hug from a nice friend. It feels like you've got an ally out on court with you. Let's go check out what El Bandito had to report in the fields about the Trae Young 2, this amazing shoe. Oh wow, yeah. It's about 35 degrees today in Melbourne town, and out here getting this work in these humdinging Trae 2s. As I just posted in that little video before, they're pretty easy to get on. I don't know what all the hassle is, but you know, as I said, every shoe is different, every foot is different, but man, all this hate for these Trae 2s is unfounded in my opinion. I played squash yesterday, I'm 47. I keep on banging on about how old I am, but it's kind of important in this instance. 47, played squash for an hour and a half. Won, by the way. Thanks, Mark. Shout out to Fitz's gym. Got their towel here. And I woke up today feeling absolutely, I couldn't move my legs. Put on these little guys with the bounce in the back and the light strike in the front. Instantly my legs came back. So hey, maybe these are like the tray of life or the tree of life. That's a bad dad joke. I didn't even think that one through. Might have to edit that out. These are great shoes. Back to you, old boy. Okay, thanks for that bad dad joke out there, El Bandito. You might want to think that one through. But it is rather interesting information. I was incredibly pained going out to shoot that video at the courts, but I really wanted to get this out to you wonderful supporters as close to New Year as possible to round it out. And they felt incredible underfoot. I did feel like I was a bit younger than I was. Instead of 47 yesterday when I was at the courts, I probably felt I was about 56. Oh! Anyway, thanks for that field report there, Lee. A funny thing happened while I was out there as well. I saw a gentleman shooting down the other end of the court, and I noticed what was on his feet. So I went down to have a chat with the gentleman named Chris. Hey Chris, if you're watching, lovely to meet you. This is in no way taking the mickey out of you or making fun of you. It was just a very funny little skit that happened. So I saw on his feet he had the Air Jordan 37s. So I walked up and I said, hey man, do you mind if I have a quick interview with you about your Jordan 37s? What do you think of them? He said, I like them, I really dig them. I said, cool. And this is what transpired. Chris, lovely to meet you. Thank you, Chris. Nice to meet you. We were just shooting around and I saw what Chris was wearing on his feet. And as you know, it came in number 3 on my best shoes of the year. So what do we got here, Chris? We got the AJ 37.
Yeah, 37.
Jason Tatum's. They are beautiful shoes. And what do you reckon about them? You like them?
Yeah, I pretty like Jordan, but I don't like 37 because I think this vanity is so low.
The material's really flimsy?
Yeah.
And you bought them yesterday?
Yeah, I buy these in BFO.
What made you buy them?
I think because these have a lot of discounts.
Yeah, exactly right. Were they 170 something?
200.
200 at Jordan?
Yeah.
In the city?
Yeah.
Yeah, beautiful. What's your favorite shoe to hoop in? What's your best favorite?
I pretty like a long time ago. I pretty like 37, 32.
32 Jordan 32s.
Yeah.
Were they the ones with the strap across the front, or were they laces?
Laces.
Yeah, laces.
Yeah.
And you played in those a lot?
Just a long time ago. I forgot.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Do you play in a team?
No. I just
shoot around.
Yeah, I'm not play basketball. I play football. I just because today weather is so
So
hot.
hot. Yeah. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for appearing on Old Boys Fresh
Yeah.
Kicks. Really
Nice to
appreciate
meet
it.
you.
Happy New Year, my
Yeah,
man.
you too.
Cheers, brother. Yeah. So as you can see, I even then afterwards thought that he did dig him, but he didn't at all. He wasn't really a fan, and he wasn't a basketballer. So I probably should have picked my interviewee a little bit better. But thank you so much, Chris. Good luck with your finance at RMIT. Legendary bloke that for coming on board the show. So that wraps it up for the year, everybody. That's Old Boys Fresh Kicks. Oh, hang on, just quickly before I go on. I'm sorry, I'll be very quick. I had some honorable mentions for the list of shoes that didn't make the top 5. And I will still do a review on them. The Nike Air Zoom Cut 2.0, phenomenal shoe. I just couldn't fit it into the mix in terms of the reviews. I had other ones that I wanted to get to. So that'd probably come in at 6. And was there another pair that I really... Oh, everyone's got a worst list, in terms of the worst shoe that they had for the year. Mine, without a doubt, is Jordan's Luka 1. I didn't like that shoe at all, and I've said it before, but that is my number 1 least liked shoe at all, from traction to support, the Formula 23 foam. Not a fan whatsoever. Love Luka as a player. Don't get me wrong, I'm not a Luka hater. Loved it. LeBron 20s, again, everyone loves those. Not my style of shoe. So that was, they're my 2 least liked shoes. So there you go. That's it. We've done 2022 so far. I really appreciate you guys checking in and having some fun with me. Your contributions and comments make it all worthwhile and make this a lot of fun. And I want to keep on doing it. Keep on supporting, liking, subscribing. More things coming next year. More hoops, more shoes, more hoop shoes, more videos about hoop shoes, mugs, t-shirts, my own personalized shoes that I'll get. I think I'm Chris Brickley. Okay, thank you so much for checking in with Old Boys Fresh Kicks for 2022. Check back in on 2023. Big things coming. Alrighty, until then, everybody, stay fresh.